Okay, this is Carol and Richard Quint at the National Sports Convention in Chicago, Illinois. And we're here to show the real play baseball game. So here we go. Come on, Richard, come describe it to us. Wait till you see this. This is amazing. Look at this game. Woohoo! Okay, Richard, we'll start with you.
Hi, Robin. How are you today?
I'm great.
Good. What would you like to know about our game?
I can see by that smile you love this thing.
I love the game.
Go ahead and tell me a little bit about the features and your inspiration.
I started thinking about building a pinball machine 25 or 30 years ago. I was a young baseball player and always loved the game. And so in looking at the games that have been produced in the United States or in the world, there wasn't a game that two people could play a real game of baseball and keep track of the base runners, the balls, the strikes, the outs. So I decided to do that. And the inspiration came from the pinball games that I played on when I was a little kid, where we had just a 20-inch wide pinball machine. You pushed the buttons, the bat swung, the ball went over the fence. But what I noticed was, as I got older, is that the geometry of the bat, you weren't playing, in other words, you weren't playing on a full baseball field. And so the geometry of the bat didn't allow you to pull line drives down the third base line, nor press a line drive down the first base line. So in designing the game, I wanted the bat to be able to swing around so you could drive balls down the third base line and you could punch them down the first base line. I also love the fact that you could hit balls that would go up ramps over fences for home runs. I liked the old-fashioned, the antique design, and my wife and I, Carol, started buying baseball games up, old antique games up about 8 years ago, so that we could replicate the old design of the old game. And we love the cartoon characters of the field people, of the baseball players themselves. So what we did is we took the old vintage style feeling and look and incorporated it into a functional baseball game. A little about the background. The scoreboard itself is a replica of a early 1900s scoreboard. The Roman arches, I love the look that's in the Los Angeles Coliseum.
I love that too.
And the Wrigley Field fences that were red brick with ivy, I always loved that look, so I wanted to incorporate that into the game. And then for the functionality of the game, a batter can, one player swings the bat, so he or she hits singles, doubles, triples, or balls that go up a ramp and over the fence for a home run. The other player pitches, and the ball travels around here and comes out this chute, which I can control at this point with a lever, so I can throw inside and outside fastballs or slow pitches.
Ooh.
I can intentionally walk a batter if I chose to. Let's see, and I'll show you how that works. You hit the ball and there it goes. And then the ball comes out through the return. In managing the game, each player chooses his or her own team. You enter obviously the date and your team. You choose your players. I choose mine. Then we start playing, and we keep track of balls, strikes, out. Here are the if the ball lands in a ball round section where the ball is, then you record your ball. If it lands in a strike, you record your strike. If the strike zone is here, if you power a ball and you don't swing, that came right down the strike zone. If you don't swing the bat and it's the third strike, you're out. So you play a real game. Two people can play a real game of baseball just as baseball is played on any diamond or any field in the world. And that's about it. What we also incorporate, one other thing that's being pointed out to me is we keep track of the runners. If you hit a single, the ball goes up, lands in a single, you put a coin or whatever you want here on first.
A marker.
A marker.
Gotcha.
You hit another single, this runner advances to second. The person who just got a single goes to first. Again, just as you play the real game. One other thing that we did, that I did in the design of the game, is that you have to earn your singles runs, or your singles, doubles, triples, and home runs, because the ball has to land and stay in the pocket. So I felt as though if two people were playing a game at 2 o'clock in the morning and they were drinking beer, that there'd be no fight over what was a single or a double or an out.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All the outs go down and are returned back. All of the hits stay up on the tabletop. Anyway, and I am a true American patriot, so we had to have an American flag.
It looks amazing.
The other thing that we've added to the game is I wanted stadium lights and a fence, so that if you're a memorabilia collector and you have one room just for your collection, you can have the game being the centerpiece of your collection. You go into the room, you turn your overhead lights off, you turn on your stadium lights, you have your fences around you, you turn on your baseball music, and you go play a game. And that's the joy of what I've done.
Awesome,
I love
Richard.
it.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you very much.